We fixed the tech, we got the laws, we got the banks. So why is Bitcoin down 20%? We were told for years that Bitcoin was just a few obstacles away from the moon. We needed clear laws, we needed institutional grade custody, we needed the big Wall Street banks to step in. Well, it's 2026 and we have all of that. The Genius Act is law, the ETFs are huge, and the tech has never been faster. So why, in the last 6 months, has the digital gold dropped 20%, wiping billions in value? If you think this is just a healthy correction, look at the numbers from this weekend. This weekend being the last week of January 2026. We just saw over 2.5 billion in liquidations in a single 48-hour window. The most telling part, 2.5 billion of that was longs. This means the market was packed with overconfident traders who thought the institutional era meant that the price would never drop again. They were wrong. Bitcoin plummeted from $84,000 to $75,000. That is at the making of this video. It may well have dropped further since then. And the fear and the greed index has crashed to an extreme fear score of 16. Here is the hard truth. Overcoming the obstacles did not make Bitcoin a sure thing. It just made it another asset, a traditional asset. When we brought in the banks, we brought in their problems. When the Federal Reserve talks about keeping rates high, the smart money sells Bitcoin just as fast as they sell tech stocks. We traded revolutionary volatility for institutional sensitivity. If you want to see where this is going, look at Ethereum. Despite fixing its tech and getting its own ETFs, it's down a staggering 50% from its 5,000 peak just a few months ago. The technology is fixed, but the demand is flatlining. Institutional investors are currently pulling 1.5 billion a week out of Bitcoin ETFs. The Wall Street banks we fought so hard to bring in, well, they're not here to hodl. They're here to trade the trend. We won the battle for legitimacy, but we might be losing the war for the moon. Bitcoin is no longer the rebel against the system. Bitcoin is the system. And in early 26, that system is hurting. Is this the bottom or just the beginning of the maturation trap? Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye for now.